Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and I've been an absentee YouTuber. So, guys, this is the first video I've done in a little while. It's certainly the first one this week, and I apologize. We're actually picking up a whole bunch of new watchers, new subscribers. All of you folks that are coming in, I sure appreciate that. I think Kevin sent a bunch of you over here. Certainly appreciate that. Some folks jumping over from Bolo Buddies. I was on with Courtney last night doing her live. So I've been out there a little bit, but just haven't been making videos. And quite honestly, I think I just needed a couple days break. You know, it was just tough to find both the time and the energy to do it. For those that don't do YouTube, I certainly didn't realize how much time actually went into it, especially when you do all this stuff part-time and you try to work in eBay and then you add in YouTube, and I've got a full-time job, you know, and I've got a family, and you know, it's a lot to balance, and I just needed a couple days away, but I'm ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll. Actually, tonight I'm going to be on Nana Tink's Treasures. I don't know what's in store. Nana Tink is awesome, though. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, do that. She's got some really good information. I've learned a lot from watching her videos. Bakelite was the one that sticks in my mind most recently that I learned a lot about. It's something that I need to learn more about because there's value there. She knows a lot about glass. Watch the channel. And I'm going to be on there tonight. If you're watching this on the day of, this is the 23rd of April. So yeah, jump on over there. It's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern that I'm going to be on there. But as far as what we're doing now, like I said, I haven't been posting much stuff, guys. And so I'm going to make up for it. You know what we're going to do is we're going to do the last 50 things I sold. That's right, the last 50 things I sold. Now, a big chunk of them actually was last Thursday because we had a really good Thursday. But I'm gonna run through the list. We're not gonna spend much time on these because it could take potentially forever. So I'm gonna just zip through these. We'll put a picture up of them over there. If you're curious, if you want more information about them, shoot me a line. You can get a hold of me. My contact information is in the description below. Email or Instagram is probably the easiest way. So let's run through these. And I'm just glancing off of the screen here because there's no way I could remember 50 of them. Jumping back to number 50. This is a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, Country Life Country Store. This I picked up at Target for, I picked up 8 puzzles for like 90 bucks. So I think they averaged about, 11 bucks a piece or so, and sold this for $43 free shipping. This one actually something that sold once before, they never paid. But popped up again, and this was a sale to somebody in Montana, which was cool. These a Budweiser nail clippers. Weird sells, guys. I mean, it was certainly unique. I picked it up for like a quarter at a garage sale, and it sat around for a while, but it sat in the small bin, and eventually did sell for $14.77 plus first class shipping. So that actually a really, really nice sale. Return on investment's huge. Next thing we sold. This, again, on the 13th is how far we've jumped back here. These are 3 sets of Slender Tone Replacement Abdominal Toning Pads. And actually, noted on there, they expired in 2009. These, actually, I picked this up at an estate sale. They go into a belt that's kind of like a TENS unit, I think. And the whole idea is you wear this belt while you work out, and it activates your muscles. The belt itself, not worth a ton if it worked, and I played with it and it seemed like there was some sort of glitch. It didn't work. But these pads were in the box, and these pads are what sells. So I sold these pads. I think I picked that up for a couple bucks, and I tossed the actual unit, but the pads actually sold really well. So these went international. I think they went to Australia. So $27.99 plus international shipping on these. Moving ahead, here's a twofer. I sold a pair of Montana license plates. I picked these up at that sale where we got a whole bunch of stuff for like 15 bucks from a house that was going to get torn down. It's where we got the Christmas fireplace. If you remember back in the videos there, we sold that for 55 bucks, something like that. Paid $15 for a whole pile of stuff, just odds and ends, mostly smalls. And these were in there, matching license plates, Montana license plates from 1976. And I actually sold them to somebody here locally. And these I sold for a total of $20. I think I had them up for like $15 a piece, like $14.99 or something. And he sent me an offer and said, hey, I'd be willing to buy both of them, and I'll pick them up so you don't have to ship them. So I just put them on my porch, and he came by and picked them up. So that was a nice little local sale. Don't have many local sales. We don't have a ton of people here, so that was really nice. Now this one on the that was on the 14th. This also on the 14th. Another puzzle, ice cream cones here. This is a 500-piece puzzle, sold for $20 plus shipping. So that was a nice one. I actually picked up 2 of those, and another one sold here in a little bit, I believe. Next one, a 2,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. This Sweet Treats, it's a candy store. It probably takes forever to put together. This sold for $47.99. That, again, one of the ones that I picked up at Target. This one, a Wheat R1 Rancher Crosscut handsaw. This I picked up at a garage sale. I picked up 2 saws at that garage sale. One of them was a Craftsman, and it already sold. This one stuck around for a little bit longer, but it sold $19.99 plus priority shipping. I got these each for $1, guys. If you see vintage crosscut saws, they sell pretty well, actually. Next up is this Nike Golf Challenger hat, little strap back cap. And this sold for $17.99 plus shipping. So I love selling hats. You see me sell hats fairly regularly. And they're very easy. Put them in a clear bag, slap them in a box. They weigh 8 to 10 ounces, and they go out the door. So that, a nice little sale. This one really nice. This, a thing I picked up. This is Tony Robbins, the Ultimate Edge System. There's 22 total CDs and DVDs in this set. Now, it doesn't have the original. There's a journal, I think, that comes with it. It didn't have that, but it had all of the CDs, and they were basically new. I mean, they were beautiful condition. There was one that had like a small scratch on it. And so this sold. I took an offer of $30 plus shipping for this. So Tony Robbins, definitely one to look out for. This one, a little retail arbitrage find quite a while ago at Target. I picked this up. I think this was like $4. Something like that. It was on clearance and sold for $19.82, free shipping, but they're very, very light. So that a nice sale. This one, a homeschool thing. We got these for free. A whole bunch of homeschool stuff for free. We're probably pushing on $1,000 off of that sale now, all told. Some of the stuff was much higher dollar. This one's still a pretty high dollar. This is 11th grade math. The box is beat up, but the DVD is still new and sealed. So that very, very nice sale. We sold that for $51.82 plus media mail shipping. So that really cool. And another really nice sale, Bible sale. This a vintage New Catholic edition, 1950. Really nice leather cover on this. Really nice Bible. Stuck around for a little while, but eventually did sell for $51.99 plus shipping. And I think that went to Puerto Rico, if I recall correctly. I picked this up last summer at an estate sale. It was just in a whole pile of different papers and stuff. World's Fair 1974 Expo from Spokane, Washington. Featured Jim Neighbors that year. And this went to somebody in Washington. So my guess is, there's memories, or they're a collector. I'm hoping it's, somebody that had memories. Like I went to that when I was a kid type of thing. Took an offer of $10 plus shipping, and I paid $1 for it. So not a huge flip, but it's one of those ones I really like, because I think we helped restore a memory or reinforce a memory, and I think that's cool. How about this one from April 16th? We're still trying to catch up, guys. I told you there's a lot of them here. I'm trying to move through them fast. We got a VeggieTales plush hand puppet. These are a bolo, guys. This one stuck around for a while, but it sold for $19.99. If you can find, they have the tomato, they have Larry Boy where he's got the cape. If you can find a set of these, they sell for really high dollar. So keep an eye out for VeggieTales puppets. This puzzle sold for $22 is what I took an offer of, plus shipping on this one. Another international order. This was going to the UK, 22 Great British pounds. This was like a 50-cent pickup at a garage sale, not super valuable. After shipping and fees and all that, we're going to make I don't know, $7, $8, something like that on this. It's a 2.2 times 58 millimeter pro telephoto lens. It's just a little lens. Did sell this. Another sale to the UK, a pair of Converse All-Star metal frame sunglasses. These really cool. These were $19.99 plus the international shipping, and that hardly anything because they were very, very light. I sold this t-shirt. This for $18.95. It was a 2X. 2X, a great size for t-shirts. Picked this up again last summer. Stuck around for quite a while, but band t-shirts will sell for the most part pretty well. So $18.95 plus shipping on this. This guy is, I was really happy to get rid of this. It was a Cuisinart burr grinder. It's, you put the coffee beans in it, it grinds them up. That's what this thing is. I parted this thing out quite a while ago. We sold the little hopper that you pour them in. We sold the lid off of that hopper. We sold the receptacle that all the ground that all the beans go into once they go through the machine. We sold all the little parts and pieces, and the motor stuck around. I actually it was sitting up here on my shelf. I was recently thinking maybe I just pull this down. Eventually, though, it did sell. It sold for $11.15 plus the priority shipping. So they paid twice as much in shipping as they did for the unit itself. But I actually got great feedback on that. They said this is possibly the most well-packaged item I've ever purchased off of eBay, which I thought, you know what, it was only $11. That's all profit. We only paid a couple bucks for this whole thing, and we've parted it out. But that feedback was definitely worth it. So that very, very cool. I like selling these things, guys. Short shorts, Daisy Dukes, booty shorts, whatever you call them, they sell. $11.99 free shipping. I got a really nice feedback off of that one as well. This one is one that hung around for a little bit longer than I anticipated, but a couple weeks, and it sold well. We didn't have a great game with it, unfortunately. I bought the cheapest game I could find on eBay to test this thing out, and it was a little bit beat up. So if I'd had a better game or a few games to go with it, maybe 2 controllers, would have sold quicker, would have sold for a little higher dollar, but still $79.98 plus shipping. He was $110.06 all in for this thing. Nintendo 64 console. We had one game. We had the original controller with it. It was tested. We knew it worked. It actually had, I think it was a screw inside that had come loose and rattled around there. You could hear it rattling around. I disclosed that, even put in the listing read, and it's been delivered. They haven't said anything about it or anything. So yeah, $79.98. That was part of a local deal. I think I picked up several systems with that. I think I'm about $20 into this one. We also sold a GameCube fairly recently out of that deal as well. Another pair of shorts, this for $19.99 plus. Apparently I put plus shipping on these. Usually it's free shipping. For whatever reason, this was plus shipping. So $19.99 plus first class shipping on these shorts. And then a Flintstones Flintmobile. This just a model kit. Paid a couple bucks for this, and actually when I got it, the market was not real high on this, guys. Model kits are going up as well. It would have sat around for a long time before, but now people are looking for stuff to do. People are buying models along with puzzles, along with other stuff. And so this sold for $18.94. This, I believe, off of a best offer that I sent. And they took it and left really nice feedback, so that was nice. These vintage PVC figures, this is Tommy? It's the first run of the Pokemon figures. If it's T-O-M-Y on there, you know you've got good ones. And I paired these guys together, and this was an offer as well that I sent out for like $1.50 off, whatever I had it listed for, $22.79. And these also from that sale, where I paid $15 for everything. So we are well into the profit here. Moving up to April 17th now. We've been on the 17th. This is that really good Thursday. We sold a Harley-Davidson single-stitch Flying Eagle Henley men's small t-shirt. Salinas. I think Salinas, Kansas. This one stuck around for quite a while. I actually thought it'd go quicker, but I priced it very high. I was pretty aggressive in the pricing. And ultimately, it went to somebody in Canada, so they paid for international shipping as well. So that, again, on a deal that I had sent out an offer. I think it was up at like 47 bucks or something. And I sent out an offer, and that was enough to trigger them to buy it. We had a lot of accepted offers here in the last little bit, so that's something to think about. These, I'm going to flash them up back to back. These are little Monster Jam trucks. These are just toy cars. These are at Walmart. If you see them, I'm letting you in on this one. This is a good one, I promise. These sell. They don't sell for huge because it's like $9.74 at Walmart for the 2-pack, but every single one I've ever picked up has sold. Now the singles, they're much slower for whatever reason. The double packs, now they have to be the Walmart exclusive, and for whatever reason they sell. Most of them sell overseas. I sell them to the UK, to Ireland, to Spain, to Germany. They were selling like crazy fourth quarter. I was selling 1 or 2 a week. And these I just picked up recently at Walmart. My daughter said, hey, what are the trucks that you usually get? Because we just kind of cruised down the aisle. I was looking to see if they had puzzles or anything like that real quick when we went to get some groceries. And I said, oh, they're the ones that say Walmart on them. They have a sticker on the front. She goes, oh, like these? Yes, like those. They sold within days. So those are definitely good ones to pick up. $23.98 for each of those. They both went to separate people, and they sold back to back. It was kind of interesting. We sold an HO scale car. This off an offer I sent. I took $1 off the price that I had listed, and they bit. $13.99 plus shipping on this guy. I think we're 50 cents into that. I bought that. Maybe not even that. I bought that in a big bulk deal with a bunch of HO scale stuff. Mega Constructs. This is from Halo. These sell pretty well. I got these for a couple bucks at Target. This one sold for $14.77 plus shipping. Baltimore Ravens hat. I think this was $1.75, something like that, at a local thrift. Took an offer of $11 plus first class shipping. This one I paid $10 for this. I paid up for it, but it's because I looked at the comps. This was a Goodwill deal. A $9.99 that I paid for this, I believe. And it took about a month or so, but sold for $45.98 plus media mail shipping. So very good. Slings and Arrows, the complete collection, 7-disc set. That's apparently a little bit tougher to find. So that was a really nice set. I love flipping old media that's so easy like that. Here's one that we sold on April 18th. This a model rocket. I bought this a long time ago at Goodwill for $1. And I sent out an offer. I think I had it at $19.99. Sent out an offer, and they took it and gave me some good feedback. Again, said, "Hey, good price. Got here quicker than I expected." So a lot of these, smaller dollar, but we're getting good feedback, and I like that. Starbucks mug took an offer of $42. Most of them not worth quite so much, but I did a video on this particular mug. This one of those that's hard to find because it's a little bit different than the late runs. There's the chairs on there next to the Capitol building. Those weren't on the next runs. So for those that like collecting Starbucks stuff, this is a rarity. So I was able to price it a little bit higher, and eventually got a pretty good deal on it. Bought this for I think it was $3 at Goodwill. This a smaller dollar sale, but Funko Pop Disney. This is a Star versus the Forces of Evil figure. Tom is who we got here. $11.77 free shipping, but Funko Pops don't weigh much, so that was an easy ship. This one, man, 50 takes a long time. This one is Disney Parks. So you want to keep an eye out for Disney Parks stuff very often. It's very good. This is Mary Poppins. It's the silhouette, and it's actually raised. It's like a relief thing. You can feel Mary Poppins coming out of there, and some of the other stuff. The cityscape is coming off of the mug. Those tend to sell pretty well, the Disney stuff. And this one sold for $39.99. This was $1 at Goodwill. They paid $39.99 plus priority shipping. They were almost $55 into this one. Stanford Cardinal Nike Dry Fit Full Zip Jacket. This went to the UK. I believe it went international. They paid 45 Great British pounds for this thing, which is like 56 bucks, something like that. This part of a bulk deal that I bought a whole bunch of stuff off of a guy getting out of reselling. And I paid 200 bucks for a carload of stuff. This one of the things in there. So we made it pretty good. We made like $25 profit on this. Here's another puzzle. Going to the movies, 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. This one was really cool. It has basically the movie covers, movie posters of a whole bunch of 80s movies. It was really, really neat. If our house cared about puzzles, we would have kept this one because it was cool. But We didn't. I actually paid up for this. I paid $20 for it, but there were no others listed at the time, and a couple sold. So I had a good feeling about it right now with people buying puzzles. $20. It lasted about 2 or 3 days, if that. I think I picked it up on a Friday and it sold on a Sunday. So yeah, it sold over the weekend. $40 plus shipping. So we got 15 bucks net profit or so out of that. This one, Albert Pujols, St. Louis Cardinals 2001 uncirculated penny insert trade card. Picked this up on eBay a while back, actually, for I think like $5, something like that. $5 shipped, and sold this for $14.99. This a anime and animation. This one an animation cell. I'm trying to move through quick, and my words are getting ahead of me. This is just a background from an old animation. This is Adventures of Flash Gordon, and sold this one for $14.99 plus first class shipping. Took an offer on these shoes for $40. These are Brooks. Brooks, a really good brand to look out for when you're looking at running shoes. This a good size, women's size 8.5, and they sold for $40 plus the priority shipping. We got another t-shirt here. This one I took an offer of $13. I think I had it up around 15 or so. This is a Snap-on Motorcycle Tools shirt. That one free shipping, but it only cost a few bucks, so no big deal. Sold a movie, Dune. This one for $12.49 plus shipping. They paid for first class shipping on that, so they could get it sooner. This a little bit. It lasted quite a while in the store, but still a pretty good pickup. The sell through on it is good because it's the director's cut. So I was pretty sure that one would sell eventually. I'm dipping pretty low into my media bin right now. Nike snapback Cardinal hat. This actually went to Ireland. He sent me an offer of $12, but it's plus international shipping, and I had that set at a little bit higher than what it ended up costing me because I got this in a 6x6 box just right, came in just under 8 ounces, and we ended up paying the 8-ounce rate. So $29.99 all in for this hat. All right, we're almost caught up. We're almost through the 50. This one is the Mad Caddies. This was an autographed CD by the Mad Caddies. I think that's definitely a niche band. I started this thing up a little bit higher quite a while ago, and it didn't move, and I just slowly started moving it down. Eventually sent out an offer. I think it was $19.99 or something. Sent out an offer, and somebody bit. Okay, and this, one of the best sales that we've had just here in a little bit. This started off my day yesterday really, really well. I paid $40 for this teapot. It was a part of a collection. The guy had a whole bunch of cool vintage stuff. The Food Fighter stuff came out of there. The Dark Tower game that we found came out of there. We pulled a Pokemon Master Trainer game out of there. Some really neat stuff. Now, a lot of it was priced retail. They knew what they had, but you can't know everything, and they had this priced high but not high enough. $40. I sold this for $159.98. They paid shipping as well, priority shipping, so all in they were $186.33, and that is headed to California. So I actually just dropped that off this afternoon, so we are almost there. I sold this UNLV hat actually to someone down the road in Bozeman. They're just about 100 miles from us, so just a quick trip. So I could probably drive it there. Well, I could certainly drive it there faster than he's going to get it, but he'll get it pretty quick. He actually sent me a nice note. He used to live in Vegas for quite a while, but now they've been living in Montana. And this, again, on an offer that I sent out. It was at $9.99 free shipping. I sent it on an offer. All it did was cut off 50 cents, but that was enough to trigger it. And they bought it. So $9.49 free shipping, and we make a couple bucks. This, an offer I took overnight. It's packed up behind me. I may drop some of these off this afternoon at the store or at the post office, get them out a little bit early. This, a vintage San Jose Sharks satin quarter zip jacket. Really, really cool jacket. I had it up for about $45, I think, but they sent me an offer for $40. And I took it. So this was a Goodwill find. I only paid a couple bucks for it, and a really nice jacket. So I'm happy to get that out to a fan. It's a cool look. This one we sold through an event going on in the Resellers Resource Center on Facebook. Appreciate that buy. This one going out for $9.97. This also a buy from the group. D bought this one. Snoopy Woodstock metal figure. just a little shelf sitter. It's from 1965. Again, that was part of the reseller buyout, and she paid $19.99 free shipping for that. So that's coming your way, D. And then we sold this. It's just the thing. Again, it's a lower dollar, but I picked it up because the sell-through was really good. These things always sell. So I don't remember what I paid for this. I think it was maybe $1, and sent it on an offer on this, and they took it $8.47. So again, a very small flip, but it goes out media mail, so we make a couple bucks. I get some activity in the store. There we go. This got a little longer than I wanted, but we ran through 50 things that I sold in the last week or so. So, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you looking. If you like this stuff, I promise not always are they going to be this long. They're not going to have this many things on there. But this is this sort of stuff that we do here in the store anyway. And actually, Montana is reopening. We have some of the lowest numbers in the country in terms of the virus. And so we're actually starting to slowly reopen coming up this weekend. So no garage sales this weekend, as far as, I mean, I can't imagine. But next weekend, I think there might be some sales. People are ready to start selling stuff. If not, I think maybe some thrift stores are open. So we could do some ride-alongs. We could do some garage sales. There's some stuff coming. So, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Again, tune in tonight, 9 p.m. over at Nanotink Treasures. And that's going to be a fun time. I have no idea what she's going to ask, but she's a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to that. Thanks for coming by, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.